for a year of good work for a job well done.
We want to put our money where our mouth is. You know, a lot of companies say that they value distributors and that's the most important part of our business. Well, you know what? One of the ways that I believe you can show that is to reward people for their efforts.
But what do you do when that large pile of cash suddenly falls into your lap? What you shouldn't do is be anything like me and have already spent all of that bonus before the check actually arrives.
Aku nak itu. Aku nak itu. Tak boleh monyet. Kita tak boleh makan buah tu. Aku tak peduli. Aku tak peduli. Aku nak juga. Jangan monyet. Jangan.
They were chilies, not fruit, silly monkey. So don't go racking up that credit card bill. Maximize your happiness and have a plan instead. So here are 4 things you can and should do with your newfound riches. First up, put a bunch of it away. Out of sight and out of mind. The last thing you want is to make it easy for you to whip out that debit card and blow all of that moolah on a whim. Move some of that money into a savings account, into something long-term and high interest, because every little counts. Number 2, pay off some of that bad debt. Those personal loans and credit cards are the worst. The banks rinse you dry with sky-high interest rates, so you really should have to keep those balances as close to zero as possible.
What we have seen is that when you get a job and you bank in your salary, very often the bankers will follow with the offer of a credit card.
An economy whose citizens are all strung up and strung out with high interest debt is not a healthy one. And besides, you need to be working for you, not for the bank. I'm over here now. Number 3, planning for an emergency. You should always have a little bit of cash put aside for an emergency savings account. For those rainy days, you know, when you finally get caught for stealing all of those pencils from the office. The ideal figure to work towards is to have at least 6 months of expenses safe and sound and locked away. And finally, number 4, have some fun, damn it. You've been working your bottom off all year and you should reward yourself. Take a holiday, have a fancy meal, spoil your wife so she can spoil you, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And I know what you're thinking, but she really, really doesn't want that 70-inch plasma screen. Maybe a pair of Jimmy Choos. We asked some folks on the street what they would spend their bonus money on.
If I get a bonus, I'll do invest according to my plan. Right, looking at most probably stocks, depends, but mostly will be invest. Make use of the money.
My bonus for this year, I spend it on my marriage, wedding ceremony. Next year, most probably, I'm planning for a trip. Good one, good trip. Honeymoon, yeah. This year also, I've allocated some for my honeymoon.
We are still a student and we don't have any bonus. Depends on how much is my bonus, and if it's quite a lot, then maybe buy a house, go for my down payment. Yeah, that's a very good investment.
Fokus untuk anak-anak lah, untuk keperluan diorang. Lepas tu apa yang penting untuk diorang dululah. Untuk kita kalau ada lebih memang maybe kita pun nak pakai kereta, motor kan. Pun kalau ada lebih lah, tapi fokus first memang untuk anak-anak. Kita kemudian dululah.
Oh, and try and give a little something to charity. It's, you know, just good karma. So until next time, have a happy Chinese New Year from all of us at Kopitiam Ekonomi.